Hey, what's up, guys? Ken here from the Retro Toroscopates channel in Malaysia. Now, there's been a few requests from some of you out there to do this, and I'm finally getting around to it tonight. But firstly, I wanted to take a moment to thank all of you out there for your support in helping me to build up the channel. I'm currently at 1.3k subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I gotta say that it feels really great to be part of this community, and I hope that I can keep bringing you content that you guys enjoy. And with that, it's time to check out the one true mistress of the dark. Oh wait, no, that's Elvira. This is EVIL-LYN, Evil Warrior Goddess version 2.0. Now, I guess I did kind of hold off on this review because I felt that she was just a straight up repaint and there wasn't anything much to talk about. But let's see if we can still find some stuff to talk about after all. Now, I did say this during my review of the She-Ra figure that I absolutely hate how the female figures in this line are posed in this kind of a bear hug position, with their arms outstretched to the sides, okay? When I see someone standing or walking like this, with their arms out to the sides, I think of a gorilla, okay? Don't pack EVIL-LYN and the female figures in the series in the package looking like they're in a gorilla pose, okay? Yeah, about to lay the smack down or put you in a chokehold. Yeah! There was a lot of talk about the Masters of the Universe sticker that's used on the package here, which seems to have come previously with figures that were part of a new sub-series like the Evil Horde and Princess of Power. I can't understand what it's doing here though, other than to hide the ugly knee joints. Now, the sticker is based off the same fonts as the 2002 cartoon, and I know that some people have said that this EVIL-LYN is based off of that, but if you went back and look at the 2002 figure, the figure from top to bottom has a completely different design, okay? So this is something that I'm still wondering about, actually. Now, I will say though that the sticker on my figure package was placed in a somewhat crooked way, okay? And you know what? I can't stand it when that happens, man. Now, if it's not supposed to be like that, then just put it straight, okay? I mean, it's stuff like this that just triggers my OCD. Ah! Back at the package, and it's just another breathtaking image for us to savor. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me just catch my breath, because it's just too stunning to behold. Okay, anyway, the visual here has EVIL-LYN looking like she's fully in charge, and she probably always was. A true beauty among a bevy of beasts. Speaking of which, we've got the whole gang here. Trapjaw, Merman, Triclops. There's no sign of Beastman though. He must have wanted to sit this one out. But in his place, we do have Stinkor. Stinkor, the evil master of odors, who will be out in the next wave of figures. Actually, I do want to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you do with the packages once you open them? Do you throw them out? Do you just save the card back? Do you save the package with the bubble so that you can place the figures back in later? Yeah, I want to know what exactly it is that you do with the packages. And the other thing that I always felt that you could do was to cut along the edge of the artwork here and correspond it to the front where the character name and description ends. And you could just keep that section as a file card. Yeah? What do you think? Anyway, leave me a comment. I do want to know what you guys do with your MOTU Origins packages once you've taken the figures out. Okay, guys, here she is, the true face of evil in all of Eternia. Perhaps even more ruthless and cunning than Skeletor himself. So evil that they spelled her name with it. I bring you EVIL-LYN version 2.0. Still hate the knee joints though. Okay, this new version of EVIL-LYN replaces the yellow-skinned one from Origins Wave 1 with that of a female Caucasian. Yeah, well, this is in fact how she was represented in the classic cartoon. but it isn't exactly a very human color tone. I'm not sure if the camera is able to pick it up, but it's more of a pale and sort of sickly gray. Now, we also get an all-new purple color scheme, which replaces the bluish body armor from Wave 1. Now, the purple works very well with the figure, I would say, and it brings out the details very well as well on things like the skull emblem on her headdress here. Yeah, her skull tiara. The face is good. I like this sculpt, okay? I still feel that the face on the 2002 Classics figure of EVIL-LYN is probably the best, personally, but this sculpt is very nice as well, okay? Yeah. It just looks like it's seething with venomous contempt for all that is good. A woman who is no man's master, the perfect woman. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. Anyway, the sculpt on the face rocks. The body armor also has some very, very nice work. Very nice detailed bits. Spoiler though, it's the same body armor detailing as that on the Origins Tila figure, okay? They even have the same, shoulder gauntlets, same arm gauntlets, same boots, same everything, okay? Now, here's the back to show you how the new colors look with the figure. Very nice translation, and everything flows smoothly. You know, characters like EVIL-LYN, you kind of notice the figure comes with 2 grip hands, okay? Despite having only a single accessory. Now, I felt that if she had 1 open hand, it would look better, okay? 1 open hand would actually make it look better if you wanted to have her posed as though she was trying to cast a spell. Die, mortal. EVIL-LYN comes with 1 accessory, the staff with the crystal ball. Now this thing is blanketed in purple. I would have liked the crystal ball section to have maybe have been a different color at least, but I guess that would have cost too much, okay? Like millions maybe, I don't know. Also, an alternate or different weapon from the first version figure would have been nice, okay? But come on. Come on, that's never gonna happen, right? That's never gonna happen. Now, with the staff in hand, EVIL-LYN does look like she's ready to rock. If the staff was a little longer, actually, it might have looked better. But, you can still get in some very nice poses. Foolish mortal, you will do my bidding. Yes, my queen. I will do anything you ask. Anything. Now, I brought out the original Wave 1 EVIL-LYN figure, which I somehow still have carded. I think the reason why I never removed her was because that when she was first introduced, I think the figure was quite rare, and I sort of wanted to keep her sealed. Anyway, here she is next to the new version to EVIL-LYN, and you can see that the difference in the color scheme really does add a lot to the figure, okay? So it's great to have both versions on hand, I think. I can't really say that I actually understand the reason why EVIL-LYN has the yellow skin effect here. Yeah, I know I mentioned that in one of the other videos that I did that she looks kind of like Marge Simpson. Or at least, someone that looks like, she's been heavily infected with jaundice. But I think that this is probably the version of her that's totally powered up, okay? Powered up with all the dark magic in the universe. That's right. That's the reason why she turned yellow, okay? It's from all the cosmic dark energy. What do you guys think? Now, I also wanted to mention that I think it's great how, despite this new figure being a straight-up repaint of the original Wave 1 version, it's great that they've given us an all-new cardback visual. Okay, so both figures have different cardback visuals, and that's fantastic. Also, the section here where they've given us the instructional illustrations on how to operate the figure, you notice how they've actually used new visuals. Despite it being the same figure body and the same accessories, they've actually taken the trouble to give us some slightly new visuals, especially curiously the area here where you see how the crystal ball is slanted differently between both the figures. So it's great that we've got different elements to the package to further enhance your purchase. Also, let's not forget one of the most collectible aspects of the new figure, and that's the instructional guide. The black and white instructional guide that gives you an all-new portrait of Evelyn. That's right, for the first time ever. And I gotta say that they sure did give us some chunky looking ties. Okay guys, so that concludes my look at the MOTU Origins Wave 5 Evelyn figure, and also the entire Wave 5 of MOTU Origins. Thanks for joining me as always. I just wanted to say that I find it interesting that for the past couple of waves, we seem to be getting a lot of very villain heavy waves. Okay, the last one had Hordak, Triclops and Ninja, and only a single heroic master, which was Stratos. Yeah, and this wave is also heavy on the villains. We've got Evelyn and Merman versions 2.0, and we've got who's the other guy? We've got Faker, and then we've got one single hero with Fisto. Now, the next wave, as I understand it, is going to include the Lords of Power version of Beastman, and we're also going to get Webstor and Stinkor, and maybe just one single heroic master being the Green Goddess version of Tila. So this probably means that the villains of Masters of the Universe are just so much more interesting to create and to put out there as action figures. Well, I'm not really sure what the mechanics are behind who's choosing the decisions to put out these figures, but I am happy with the selection so far, definitely. But I do hope that we get around to seeing some of the more heroic and obscure Masters characters, such as Extendar, for instance. Definitely Rio Blast, okay? Yeah, so I do hope that we get around to seeing those characters too at some point. Now, I want to thank you guys for joining me, for the video. Okay, do leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of it. I will say also that we've gotten a lot of really great versions of Evelyn as a character over the years, but the one version that I still hope comes out at some point in the near future is the version of her from the 1987 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe motion picture. Yeah, the one with Dolph Lundgren. I thought that this was going to become a reality when the classics version sort of put out, it was the classics influence versions from Super 7 put out the William Stout collection that had the versions of the figures from the movie, but somehow they just never got around to doing the EVIL-LYN character, okay? And I don't know whether it's because they couldn't get the likeness of the actress Meg Foster, who I personally think is one of the most attractive actresses of the 1980s. All right, she was also in They Live, if you've watched that. Now, I do hope that that version of the character, from the motion picture gets made into an action figure at some point in the future. So that's the video, guys. I love to hear your comments. Okay, so come on and hit me up in the comments section, and I'll catch you guys again real soon. Thank you.